Whoa, what's up? Today's video is on Africa burning. Our propaganda pilot is motherfucking CNN. Let's get straight to it, motherfucker. Look at the title. Yes, more fires are burning in sub-Saharan Africa than in Brazil, but context is everything. Yeah, context is everything. Let's check out they fucking context by AJ Willingham. You witnessing the Rebel Network. Yes, more fires are burning. That's all the fuck I needed to know. Yes, more fires are burning in Africa. Because guess what? That sub-Saharan part, what the fuck is sub-Saharan Africa, y'all? That's them trying to mentally divide Africa in your fucking mind so you could think that there's a white part and there's always have been a white part and a black part, the sub part, the sub-Saharan. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. It's kind of like Europe. Y'all know Europe don't fucking exist. That shit is not divided. That's Western Asia. What the fuck divides Europe? What the fuck makes Europe a continent, y'all? It's not surrounded by water or nothing, but they had to have their home. They had to have a name for them. So already y'all should be able to see that they own some bullshit because we motherfucking propaganda exposers over here. Now let's read some of the bullshit. While the world worries about the wildfires currently raging in the Amazon, some people have noticed that even more fires seem to be burning in sub-Saharan Africa, which does not exist. However, comparing the two sets of fires could be like comparing apples and oranges. Yeah, fucking right. If you look at the data from NASA's Fire Information for Resource Management, which show a large swatch of fires across Angola, Zambia, and the Democratic Republic of the Congo, the alarming area of these fires have left some people wondering why so much attention is being paid to the Amazon. While on surface it appears Africa is alight with even more blazes, even French President Emmanuel, who has led the charge for international relief and solutions for the Amazon wildfire, has pledged aid to do the same thing in Africa. So CNN, if context is everything, that President fucking Emmanuel of France just not told us every fucking thing. He said he would do the same thing for Africa. So if it's not a fucking problem really in Africa, why would he want to give them aid? Why would he want to fucking give them aid if, oh, it's just Africa burning? Y'all taking this Africa burning shit out of context. See how they do for your homeland? And look, we gonna take a quick break out of this because I know a lot of you idiots. I know how you think. A lot of you fucking idiots probably sitting right there saying, the Africans don't care about us anyway. The Africans don't like us anyway. If you go over there, the people probably kill you and this, that, and the third. You know you could say that about blacks on any fucking location on this goddamn stupid ass planet, goddamn it. Do you know that? Remember, I grew up in the 90s during the East Coast, West Coast beef. There was a point in time where if you was from California and you went to New York, motherfuckers will probably shoot the fuck out of you, you dig? If you go to the East Coast from the West Coast, they got animosity towards you. You gonna get, you know, if some shit have happened to you. Let's say if you was on the West Coast, you was like, shit, I'm listening to this Biggie because shit, the shit do sound good. You know, you're possibly gonna get into a fight or anything. Black people don't like each other no matter where the fuck they at, you're gonna have beefs. I'm from the fucking South. I came out here to California. They got people who don't like me or people who have misconceptions about me or think, oh, this dude talk country as hell. He must be dumb as fuck. You know, they got people who even think that we do incest and shit as black people in the South and shit. You know, because propaganda is everything. Propaganda drives every fucking thing. That's why I make it a point to point out plants and propaganda, goddammit. But let's read some more of this bullshit now that we had to tend to the idiots who probably said them Africans don't like you. And guess what? Some of them probably don't like your stupid ass, goddammit. But do that mean you gotta just throw away your home fucking country, goddammit? Because a few bad apples or a few people don't like you? Maybe you should go over there and try to get an understanding with their ass and let them know, you know, whatever the fuck you heard about us, goddammit, it ain't true. Just like the shit they tell us about you struggling and always got flies and live in the hood and shit, that shit ain't true, you dig? Instead of just saying, fuck everybody, why don't you go holler at the Africans? Because your show be the same ones who be like, oh, I'm gonna vote Democrat. You think Democrats like your little stupid ass? But back to Africa, y'all. Now that we done got rid of the idiots, you know what I'm saying? Let's read some more of the propaganda. Hold on, we ain't even break down that We did break down that stupid ass president who said, yeah, I give Africa some aid there because this shit is foul. Yeah, we did break that down. Now let's read some more how CNN trying to be like, look, don't be worrying about no motherfucking Africa, dog. That shit burning in like this burning over here, goddammit. Look, more fires don't mean more dire. Chiefly, the idea of more fires doesn't necessarily translate into a more dire situation. Satellite data like that from firms doesn't give the cause or type of fire, which means things like controlled burns or brush fires appear the same to the eye as a forest fire. Correspondents at CNN Propaganda Network in Lagos, Nigeria, have been told many of the fires in Central Africa and Angola and the Congo are a result of controlled fires by farmers, and preliminary data that shows the number of acreage or fires may actually be a bit below normal levels. First of all, y'all, what's required as normal levels for Africa is already high levels. So when they say shit like that, normal levels could be above average. Above average levels could be normal. Oh, it's normally a burning above average. See how slick they is, goddammit. But let's Block Talk break down the bullshit. Oh, more fires don't necessarily mean that it's bad. Yes, it do, goddammit. Don't more fires mean more smoke, don't it? Ain't that's gonna fuck up the goddamn oxygen, you idiot? More fires mean more smoke, so yeah, it mean more dire. What the fuck they talking about? But as usual, what the fuck did they jump into? Blaming the Africa. Oh, it be them small farmers and shit too. Niggas don't be saying that, but bro, that be them small farmers. Yeah, that's them small farmers who y'all put all kind of fucking regulations on. America doing everything they can to drive them farmers out of their land and everything. But we gonna get to the bullshit because everybody know that America setting Africa on fire, goddammit. You witnessing the network, it's coming, God. You witnessing the rebel network, it's coming, goddammit. Y'all know. Many of them are controlled fires. Yeah, controlled by who? An image NASA released of agricultural fires in Angola and West Africa in 2015 seemed at first glance alarming. Fuck you mean at first glance? Thousands of red dots were spread across the continent, a situation that looked like an emergency. Bitch, it is emergency of number fucking fires is spread it out. I don't give a damn if it's one fire, it's fires. What the hell is you talking about? When 3 fucking fires happened over here in California where I'm at, one fire happened, that shit all over the news all day. If you think you about to watch Judge Mathis and the rest of that bullshit, no. They gonna be talking about that fire all day. It's a fire! It's a fire on the road right over here, over that. Man, get the fuck out of here. But spreaded fucking fires across Africa, man, don't be worrying about that shit. That's just Africa, man. Them niggas be out here burning shit. You know, don't worry about that, you dig? It's cool. See how it is, bruh? But let's continue. However, NASA concluded the location, widespread nature, and number of fires suggest that these fires were deliberately set to manage land. I wonder who set them. Y'all know who set the fires, right? Fires like this can actually help the immediate areas around them, and as they increase soil quality and clear out areas for new crops to grow. However, NASA points out that they aren't without risk. While fires help enhance crops and grasses for pasture, the fires also produce smoke that degrades air quality. Duh, all fucking smoke degrades air quality. But look, they done went from blaming the Africa, man, there's some stupid ass farmers out here doing that bullshit, to know what shit, fire's cool, goddammit. That shit gonna help out the soil, it's gonna do this, that, and the third, the pastures and all of that gonna be greener, see? See, they bounce everywhere with their propaganda. That way they have you confused. You don't know what to think after you finish reading this shit. Well, is fire's good? Is fire's bad? Oh, it's going to do this for the soil over there in Africa. See? They be full of bullshit. But we here to point it out. You're witnessing a fucking rebel network. Let's keep going. Let's pass up them talking about that shit gonna enhance the crops. You gonna get super corn after that, huh? The situation in the Amazon is different. Oh, that was different. See? It's just like on Friday when he tried to choke me in Smoke backyard. You ain't do shit. Oh, that was different. See? When Africa on fire, oh, that was different. Look, let's read this bullshit. The fires there, Let's just start from the top. The situation in the Amazon is different. The fires there are resulting in deforestation, a completely different kind of destruction. A completely different kind of destruction. Destruction is destruction. What I told y'all about politics, you don't choose one evil over another evil. Evil is evil. These motherfuckers said this a whole different type of destruction over here. You know that destruction in Africa? Yeah, that's destruction, but this a different type of destruction. You hear me? Destruction is destruction. The fuck they talking about? Plus, wildfires that endanger lives or the environment are always something to be concerned about. There's a reason fires in Amazon are more particularly of concern. Wow. How could they say that with a straight face? Y'all heard that bullshit? This dude said, plus, wildfires that endanger lives, human lives, or the environment are always something to be concerned about. Oh, you should always be concerned about some shit like that. Over in Amazon, that shit different. See? What the fuck? So I get that come before human lives, the Amazon now? And when I tell y'all, goddamn it, that I had to research a little further, and they say that all the forests on the fucking planet, my bad for not having a better word for every last forest on this planet burned at one point, that it still wouldn't even go above 2% of the world's oxygen. So that let us know off rip that this whole story ain't shit but propaganda and a distraction, y'all. It's a distraction, bro. I found out, matter of fact, I think PBS told me that bullshit. Say PBS. Let me see if I got y'all around this bit. Ain't y'all told me some shit like that? Some media accounts have suggested that fires in the Amazon also threaten the atmospheric oxygen that we breathe. French President Emmanuel Macron tweeted on August 22nd that the Amazon rainforest, the lungs which produces 20% of our planet's oxygen, is on fire. Y'all see that, huh? You're witnessing the Rebel Network. The often repeated claim that the Amazon rainforest produces 20% of our planet's oxygen is based on a fucking misunderstanding, a misunderstanding called propaganda. In fact, nearly all of our Earth's breathable oxygen originated in the oceans, and there is enough of it to last for millions of fucking years. There are many reasons to be appalled by this year's Amazon fires, but depleting Earth's oxygen supply is not one of them. For those of you who probably didn't believe me, you see how they operate, y'all? And let's look into, because that's basically the end of this bullshit. That's why you've never heard, they came up with every excuse on CNN. You know how they operate, goddammit. But so let's look a little further into this deforestation bullshit. Deforestation, because they like to just throw shit around. Let me see if I got it on my own phone, that way I can see it better. I just throw that pic up there just so y'all have a visual, but I can barely see that stupid ass definition up there, y'all. My bad. Here it is. I done pulled it up. Deforestation, y'all. Clearance, clear cutting, or clearing, the removal of a forest, stand of trees from land, which is then converted to a non-forest use. Basically, they talking about them clearing land. God damn it. Let me read it again, because I don't like flipping all over bullshit. Deforestation, clearance, clear cutting, or clearing is the removal of a forest or stand of trees from land, which is then converted to a non-forest use. Deforestation can involve conversion of forest land to farms, ranches, or urban use. The most concentrated deforestation occurs in tropical rainforests. See? So y'all know who burning that shit on. You know why they don't want you to pay attention to Africa? Because I told y'all it was coming. It's because they doing that shit in Africa. Think about it, y'all. Matter of fact, I think I got another fucking picture. Think about it, y'all. These motherfuckers is burning down the middle of the Congo because they know damn well that that's the parts of Africa that they cannot get to. And if you burn that shit down, then you got a clear path to walk into the central depths of fucking Africa that no man has never even stepped up up on, goddamn it. It's parts of Africa that these people can't even get through a fucking helicopter, and by the time they land, something gonna happen to them. It's parts of that, like, unexplored parts of Africa out there. Yeah, I don't know if y'all know that, bruh. But these people burning that shit on fire, and they don't want you to look over there. Just look at the shit that affect them. Look at they created distraction, y'all. See? They want you to be, oh, the Amazon, man, we ain't gonna be able to bring, man, get the fuck out of here. They know why they pushing that old climate shit? That way they can get you to vote Democrat. See? You're witnessing a rebel network. It all comes full circle. Because when you're looking at this climate shit, watch you see the Democrats start talking. Well, you probably already saw them talk about, see, the climate change. Y'all need to start voting for, fuck all that reparation talk, you know, the climate, see? They trying to see if they could get more Caucasian voters to come through because of that climate type shit. But told them, hey, but don't worry about that old Africa burning shit though. You know, don't worry about that shit. That shit happens all the time, you know. That normally be burning at a high rate. Don't worry about that. That's just us over there burning that shit. Just like it's y'all in California burning that shit so y'all could build a new strip mall. You ain't pulling nothing over on us over on motherfucking BTN, goddammit. But once again, what did we learn? Propaganda is fucking propaganda is power. My bad, y'all. Once again, y'all holla at me.